chapter 108. A song, a psalm of David. My heart is steadfast, O God. I will sing. Yes, I will sing praises even with my glory. Awake, psaltery and harp. I will awake the dawn. I will give thanks unto you, O Lord, among the peoples, and I will sing praises unto you among the nations. For your mercy is great above the heavens, and your truth reacheth unto the skies. Be you exalted, O God, above the heavens, and your glory be above all the earth. For your beloved may be delivered. Save with your right hand, and answer me. God spoke in his holiness, that I would exalt, that I would divide Shechem, and mete out the valley of Succoth. Gilead is mine, Manasseh is mine, Ephraim also is the defense of my head. Judah is my scepter, Moab is my washpot. Upon Edom do I cast my shoe, over Philistia do I cry aloud. Who will bring me into the fortified city? Who will lead me unto Edom? Hast not you cast us off, O God, and you go us not forth, O God, with our hosts? Give us help against the adversary, for vain is the help of man. Through God we shall do valiantly, for he it is that will tread down our adversaries. All right, let's go back up to verse 1. Now today we have a psalm, or we have a song. This is a song we can sing and to call back to memories, or to our remembrance, these things. And we're going to find out these things are written in a story when they conquered Edom. This is a psalm. It's a prayer as well, we'll find out. Not just a song, but a prayer of David. David is the beloved. I call him the chosen one. We're going to pick it up here in verse 2. My heart is steadfast, O God. I will sing, yes, I will sing praises even with my glory. And my heart, or all my understandings, my innerness, my being, is steadfast. It's set solid as a rock. We'll find, Lord, and I will sing. Yeah, I will sing these praises even with my glory. The abilities that I'm given by the Lord. This abundance, it could be abundance, it could be riches, and we'll find out. It's that which God gives us. It's the ordinances of the statutes of the Lord that has set us so steadfast and given us these things to sing. 3. Awake, psaltery and harp, I will awake the dawn. Awake. Awake is open your eyes, and we'll find out this psaltery and this harp. Begin to play. This psaltery and harp are those things that make those twanging sounds. That's going to call to remembrance what God has did. To awake the dawn, or the coming forth of light, to the understanding, to help us wake up and know what's happening and what's going to happen. For I will give thanks unto you, O Lord, among the peoples. I will sing praises unto you among the nations. I will give thanks unto the Lord. That's Hashem, the holy name, the mighty one, the existing one. Among all the peoples, I ain't going to sing to another. I ain't going to give God's glory and God's praises over to anybody else. I'm going to sing about the Lord, that holy name, unto all the nations, and let everybody know. 5. For your mercy is great above the heavens, and your truth reaches unto the skies. For it's God's mercy, it's the Lord's mercy, it's that holy name, Hashem's mercy. It is what's great above the heavens, and that's above all understandings. We'll find out God's ready with his mercy anytime you are. And it's his truth that reaches unto the skies, not anybody else's. 6. Be you exalted, O God, above the heavens, and your glory be above all the earth. Be you exalted, Lord, that holy name. Elohim, the might of the mighty ones, even above the heavens. Let God be above all the understandings, and all that is above, all that's lifted up even. God's always going to be quite a bit higher. and your glory be above all the earth. And God's glory, God's majesty, God's strength is even shown above all the earth, even everything that's made from it. 7. That your beloved may be delivered. Save with your right hand and answer me. And let God be raised up, let God be made known, we'll find, so that your beloved may be delivered. His beloved or his chosen one, his chosen ones, we can put a plural on that because we're talking about those that keep the ordinances, those that do the statutes of the Lord. Save with your right hand, that's your great work, that is the law, and answer me. And we'll find out that's exactly what God is going to do. 8. God spoke in his holiness that I would exalt, that I would divide Shechem and mete out the valley of Sukkot. And God's going to speak in his holiness, and that's in his separateness. That's in his, the word is Kadesh, and it means separate, holiness, sacredness, to be apart from everything else. And we'll find out God's going to speak himself, basically, saying, and this is what God says, I will rejoice, I will exalt, I will divide Shechem, I will mete out the valley of Sukkot. God's going to do it. God said he was going to do these things. So God has the ability, God has the might, God has the power. Shechem is that, means back, shoulder. It's that place that's behind you, that place you're always looking over your shoulder at. It's the law. And mete, he's going to measure that valley of Sukkot. The valley of Sukkot is that low place, even that place of booths. Sukkot is a booth, or the place of booths. And that's what the Lord caused them to dwell in when they came forth out of Egypt. 9. Gilead is mine, Manasseh is mine, Ephraim also is the defense of my head, Judah is my scepter. Gilead is mine, and it belongs to the Lord. Gilead, those are the place of stones, those stones that witness. And they're piles of stones, every one. Manasseh is mine. Manasseh is those that forget, those that are caused to forget. They belong to the Lord. That belongs to the Lord as well. Ephraim, those double-fruited, they are the defense of my head. The defense, because why? They have more than one fruit, more than one understanding. And that's the defense of the rulership. That's the defense of the control. Judah is my scepter. Judah, those of praisings is my scepter, that which I bear rule or show my rule of. And we're talking about God. We ain't talking about anybody else. 10. Moab is my washpot. Upon Edom do I cast my shoe. Over Philistia do I cry aloud. Moab is the incestual son of Lot and his daughter, or Lot and his understanding. We'll find out. God brought it forth. This that come forth from Moab, and God says Moab's my washpot. In other words, this where these bullying questions come from, and it's upon Edom do I cast my shoe. To cast my shoe means to seal up my agreement. Edom means red, and it's basically those that show the sin in the flesh, those that we see doing it. God says, I've sealed my agreement upon them. God's using them as an example. And it's over Philistia, do I cry aloud. Philistia are those that have wandered off. The wanderers, those that drifted off from God's understanding from a long time ago. God's been crying aloud over you for a long period of time. 11. Now, who will bring me into the fortified city? Who will lead me unto Edom? Who? The one that does. We'll find out. He is the one who conquers. He is the one who controls all things. He is the one that's going to do this, not anybody else. Who will lead me unto Edom? The one that does. It's the Lord. It's Hashem. Edom, once again, that city, that place that represents, has a guard of those that sin in the flesh. 12. Hast not you cast us off, O God? You goest not forth, O God, with our host. hast not you cast us off? And we'll find out this comes from that period of time. They wasn't doing so well in the battle. Man thought he was doing this. Man thought he was accomplishing this, and God wasn't helping a lot. We'll find out without God there is no victory. 13, give us help against the adversary, for vain is the help of man. And that's basically what I just said. Without the Lord giving us a little help against our adversaries, they're God's adversaries. Those that come against the law, those that are adverse to the understanding of God. It's a very simple thing. For vain is the help of man. Man can't do nothing, Lord. His efforts are futile. It's you, Lord. 14, through God we shall do valiantly. For he it is that will tread down our adversaries. It's through God that we shall do valiantly, that we shall conquer, that we shall triumph. It's with his ordinances, his statutes, his law that he gave us in the beginning for our own good. We already triumph. We already have subdued the enemy, because it's he that treads down our adversaries. Our adversaries and the Lord's adversaries are one and the same. They are those that won't keep the common ordinances of the Lord, the basic understandings and moral values that God gave us from the beginning. Wrote them on our own heart so that we could witness them when we heard them. Let's move forward. Psalms 109. Turn and return.